Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Please hit the subscribe button, please hit the notification button to get notified of my videos. And today I'll be working on part 3 of redesigning the shoe. And right now I'm just going to put details onto the back of the shoe of like the Air Forces where it says Nike and Air had this little symbol in the back of like the shoe. And I'm just making like little details right there. And yeah, but anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing day today and do something positive and do something optimistic and having, and not being afraid to do new things. I mean, if you're afraid to do new things, it's okay. But don't let fear stop you from doing new things and having fun and living the life that you should live. But anyways, today I'm going to, not today, but now I'm going to go ahead and grab the quotes drawer and grab whatever's inside. I'm going to shake it up and see what I'm going to get. Alright, shaking it up. And what we're getting is for today is, let me go ahead and shuffle it up. We're gonna get, nope, we got the same word again. Okay, we're gonna get this one. Okay, I got something. We got this one. Sorry, give me a second. It's not opening. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let them be afraid. John 14:27. Okay, so the saying is, alright, so that's the quote for today. Don't let your heart be troubled. Okay? Just, I don't know. But anyways, I took the tape off the shoes, and now I'm just going to go ahead and apply a glossy, not glossy. I'm going to apply a top coat of like Mod Podge onto the shoe to seal it in to make sure all the design doesn't come off and make it look shiny. So I'm working on the front of the shoe, applying Mod Podge on there because I wanted to get a good coat on there because I didn't want any missing spots, any missing places where like the paint can come off. So I was making sure that it was that the Mod Podge was on there. Had to get into the cracks, make sure everything was good. Then I did the other side of the shoe, and I'm just painting the Mod Podge on there. And yeah, and I let this dry for like, I mean, Mod Podge didn't take that long to dry, but like I would suggest, I don't know how long it took it to dry, but maybe like 10 to 15 minutes. I don't know. I have no clue. Maybe 5 minutes. I don't know. I don't count how long it takes for it to dry. You know, sometimes it takes a long time depending on what the project is. You know what I mean? So yeah. But anyways, I'm just still doing it. Okay, now I'm painting the other side where the Nike logo is, and I'm just painting in the cracks, making sure that it's sealed in, making sure we're not gonna miss any places, and the same thing I said before. But anyways, I'm thinking for next week's video, I might keep it simple because I want to do something a little bit simple, but also I'm not quite sure what to do at the moment. So I might do a simple little thing, a simple project or a simple drawing or something like that, because I think it'll be fun to like make a drawing video out, like do different content, do like different ideas, artistic, different options and choices, I guess, because like I like doing random stuff. So I like to do drawing, I like to do different type of art styles and stuff like that. I like to do gaming and stuff like that. So I want to keep it like, I don't want to do the same things over again. I like to do different things. So maybe next week I can do some drawing, or I can work on something that I didn't really finish with, and I can just, it'll be fun. Then I go ahead and I focus on the patch where like the thing is, and I go ahead and I put my Podge on there to seal it in to make sure it doesn't come off. And I go ahead and and I put Mod Podge onto the shoelaces where the shoelaces get sewn into. I put Mod Podge on there because you can't forget that spot, you can't forget that spot. You can't forget that because it can come off if you forget, like, you know what I mean? So I go ahead and I do that. Then I go ahead and I paint the shoelaces pink, and yeah, this took a long process. It took me a long time to apply. Not a long time. It took me a little bit of time applying the paint on here and stuff like that, because it wasn't just me working with pink. I was working with other colors applying on there. I was working with pink and blue, and I was making sure that the pink was going to get rid of the white, so it didn't really show through the pink, because I really wanted the shoe to stand out a lot. So yeah, and then I go ahead and do the same thing onto the other side, matching it with the other side. This is one shoelace. I'm just, I just did it like a U shape, and I lined it up the way how I wanted to look. I want it to look even, so that I can get an even paint job. So I can get it easy, so I can paint it easier, you know what I mean? So yeah. But anyways, I'm just still painting, making sure it's like, you know, on there. And the idea for the shoelaces I have is I'm gonna also apply, I'm gonna do a half colored situation. So this will be half, half, half. So this is gonna be pastel blue. I'm not sure if it's pastel blue or sky blue. If you guys think it's pastel blue or sky blue, that's on you. I really don't know what type of blue this is. I'm gonna call it sky blue. Even though I wish it was pastel blue, I'm gonna call it sky blue for right now. So I go ahead and I apply the sky blue onto the shoelaces, and yeah, and I'm halving it up. I'm trying to make sure it's even, but I don't know if it's actually even or not. So I just like went with the flow and just guessed on my own if it was actually even, but also just like, you know. So then also I go ahead and I do the same thing onto the other side, and I mark out where I want to start and I go ahead and I mark out where I want to paint the shoelaces at. Sorry, I stuttered a little bit, excuse me. But anyways, I go ahead and apply the blue onto the shoelaces, and here, and I build my way up until I get to the end until I get to the pink part, and I cut off not cut off, but like until I get to the pink part. That's when I stop because I don't want to go over the pink. So here, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not sure if I said it right. Hopefully I said it right. But anyways, yeah. If you're wondering what I'm gonna do with the white part of the shoelace, I'm gonna just leave it alone. I want it to be pink, blue, and then white, and then do another layer, pink, blue, white, like that, like a pattern, like a red, yellow, orange, like that. But anyways, now I go ahead and I line up where I want to paint, do a little like a marking where I want to paint at. So yeah. This part of like the white, I'm gonna leave that alone, and then I go ahead and I start painting the shoelace, even though I already did painted that part. I mean, I already did painted half of it. I mean, some of it, most of it actually. Then I go ahead and I work onto the other side, and then I mark where I want to paint, start painting, and I paint the I'm sorry, I'm stuttering so much. And then I go ahead and I paint the shoes pink, and I go ahead and I mark down again with the blue where I want to paint at. And this time it's gonna be a tiny little bit of blue, because I don't want it to be fully blue, because the shoes itself, like where the shoes are going to be sewed in, is already blue already, so I don't want to go extra with it. So I decided just to go ahead and leave it like that, and just leave the white part by itself at the end where like I'm holding. And I go ahead, also I put a little ring around the shoe. I did that off camera because I just thought about it when I was like working. And then I also apply Mod Podge around the shoe where I put that pink line on the shoe at. So yeah, I'm just right out just putting Mod Podge on the shoe part where I applied the ring part in, like the pink ring around the shoe at. I thought it'd be cute, so I was like, okay, let's go ahead and do that. Also, the rim part where the tape was at, it was kind of messy, so I was like, oh, let's go ahead and apply a nice cute little pink ring around the messy part so it doesn't look too like messy. So yeah. I thought it'd be cute. Also, I really love like how I did like the, you know, like the Air Forces, like it says air right there. I really liked how the fact I just like painted that part, and I just like, you know what I mean, it looks so cute to me. But yeah. But anyways, I was thinking of maybe like I'm still putting Mod Podge onto the shoe. But anyway, I'm just gonna talk to you. Oh yeah, then I go ahead and I apply Mod Podge onto the Air Forces for like the air where it says air at, and I go ahead and I follow the line where like the pink thing is, the line is around the shoe, and I paint that too as well. But anyway, what I wanted to say to you guys was, would you guys want me to do like a video where I just talk about like my the stories that I had and stuff like that, like stories like that happened in my life, like, you know, like little stories or like my memories and stuff like that, like cool little stories that happen to be like, you know, like stories, like funny stories, scary stories, or like something like that. I feel like it'd be fun to talk about my like stories like that, because I always want to do animation. But for some reason, I don't know how to like do like I just get worried about, I don't know how to do like the animation, like, you know how like I can draw, but the issue is like I don't know how to make the movements of like how the character can speak, how the character can act, because I always worry about that. I have to match, like I worry about like it's not gonna match with the character's like voice or something like that, so I get worried about that, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like it'll be fun to tell stories and stuff like that, or like I said, I like to do random stuff. So that's why I was just thinking about that. Like maybe I could do tell a story and stuff like that. And this is me turning the shoelace around this side. The other side's already painted. I'm painting this side right now that I didn't paint yet. So yeah. So I was just thinking, would you guys want me to do something like that? And if you do, you can comment down. I mean, if you want to comment down below. But anyways, also it would be nice if you guys give me a like for the videos I do. Cause I work really hard on each and every video that I work on, especially like the doll repaints and all the other stuff that I work on. I work really hard on doing what I love to do, and I'm happy that you guys enjoy watching my videos and stuff like that. It makes me happy to show you guys what I like to do, because I always for some reason, from when I was younger, I used to always wanted to make YouTube videos when I was younger, I think, but I was just so like nervous and scared I didn't want to do it. But now I'm just like conquering the fear of mine, and now I'm just very happy that I decided to actually do what I love to do, basically like being creative, and also like posting videos of me showing you guys what I like to do, what I love to do most of the times, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's an amazing thing to have, to do something like that. And hopefully you guys love watching, not love, but like watching my videos. And I always want to hear what you guys, I have no one subscribing. So I really don't have I have some subscribers, but but I'm saying like to y'all who like watching videos and enjoying it and are supportive. Thank you for being very supportive. Thank you. But yeah. So but anyways, I'm just applying glue Mod Podge onto the sneakers to seal it in, to make sure that the laces that I just painted don't come off, like the paint doesn't come off the sneakers, because the laces don't come off the shoelaces, because I'll be very upset if I did all of that and the sneakers come off. I'll be like, excuse me? You know what I mean? So yeah. I also did the other sneaker off camera because it wouldn't make sense to do the same thing over again, because like I said in other videos, it would be too repetitive to do that. So I go ahead and I paint the other part of the shoelaces, and I paint blue. Well, actually this is the blue. What I'm talking about. I paint the Mod Podge onto the blue part of the laces, and yeah, that's just what I'm doing right at the moment. And I had to work on the other side as well. Okay, for the other side too. So I go ahead and I froze for a little bit, because I got confused, and then I go ahead and get back to painting. So yeah. And for some reason, I realized that the Mod Podge dries quicker on the blue side than on the pink one, and I'm not quite sure because what happened is it's a different it's a different brand of color. So the pink is actually from Crayola, and the blue is actually from, the blue is actually acrylic paint, and the Crayola paint, I don't even know what type of paint that is. I don't know. If you guys know, you can tell me in the comment sections or on Instagram. I don't know. And if you don't want to, you don't got to. But anyways, right now I'm sewing the laces into the shoes, and I'm pulling it in. I wanted to show you guys on camera, but for some reason the shoelaces were so hard for it to even go through. That I had to literally pull it, like put all my strength and pull it. The white part was easy because it wasn't painted, so that's why it was like hard to like. That's what was easier, but like literally when it was the blue or the pink, it was so hard to sew it through the shoe, literally. But anyways, I got it on there though. So yeah, that's what I want it to look like. It's gonna be like, what's crazy? It looks like cotton candy. Is it just me, or does the shoe look like cotton candy shoes? It look like cotton candy shoes to me. I was like, literally one time I was just like thinking like, I don't know, like, how the sky always looks like cotton candy, and it's like, it's so pretty, you know what I mean? So I was like, I don't know what I'm talking about, but like, anyways, the shoes are inspired by cotton candy, I think. Actually, they were actually inspired by my shirt, and the crazy part was, it was also inspired by what my Cause what happened was, my sister, she said like, oh, are you gonna go ahead and copy make the shoes look like that shirt you have? And I was like, no. And then my brother, he comes and he said, you're gonna paint that pink? And I was like, no. And then I was like, you know what? Why not paint the shoes that shirt? And why not make paint the shoes pink, and it was like a good idea. So then I go ahead and do that. And yeah, I mean, it really doesn't look, I mean, it looks kind of like the shirt, but it really looks like cotton candy. And you know what I should do is I should paint a whole outfit of like cotton candy shirt, cotton candy pants, and just do a full-on outfit, and just like, you know what I mean, do something like that where like I create an outfit from the shoes that I redesigned. Right now I'm just showing you guys what the shoe looks like, and I'm really happy about these shoes. These shoes look amazing. I'm so thankful that I got these, that I finished this, and thank you so much for watching the video, and bye.